Jesus Christ. Whew. Today is something else. Okay. I don't want any green screen. No, no, no. No green screen. Wow. Oh, yeah. Wow, 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 wow. This was a real messed up. A real mess up. So, gotta turn back now. Wow. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, just type something. If you can see the environment, just type something. Was trying to show you guys the house with the on top of the water. Just type something if you can see me. Welcome to the chat. There was a mistake. I don't know why it went. It wasn't scrolling. Okay, Sonia. Okay, you are here. Okay, you're back. I wanted to show you the house here on top of the water, but I'll position it again where I was. You can see this is the house here, but wow. Wow, wow, wow. Kampala, welcome to the house. Welcome to the house, welcome to the house, welcome to the house. Okay. So Sonia, can you see the house down on the water? It's like on it's on a small island. You have to cross like make something like a bridge to get inside there. So let me show you again. If you can see the house here now. happening. And now, ooh, it's so hot. Maybe it's the heat from the car. Maybe it's the heat, man. Okay, let me look for somewhere first that is cold. Look for somewhere. I think it's the heat on the camera, but you guys can see. You can see the. Okay. But you guys can see the scene. You can see what is happening here. Choo 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 choo. This is another banger. Oh, I'm gonna stop here a little bit. Maybe it can cool off the. And the echo is on. What happened here? The echo is on. Oh, I didn't put on the AC. Supposed to warm up this thing a little bit. Wow. Sonia, I just watched your video, so right, Maureen is back on now. Typical Dutch homes. Yes, that's true. Sonia, I just watched your video. You're so right. Yes, I can hear now. You can hear now? Okay. Okay. Yeah, if you can hear now, better. I want to cool off. I think it was the sun from the windscreen because I have the camera coupled on the windscreen hooker. So the sun is coming right on it. So, but now I put on a little bit of air condition. Let me pull it out a little bit. Let's see. Throw the air condition. Let me cool it off with the air condition a little bit. But you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me now? Yeah? Okay, if you can hear me. Hi, Gladys. Welcome, Gladys. Gladys, you have a blue jacket there? Okay, you have a blue jacket. Okay. Can you guys hear me? I'm trying to cool off the phone because of the sun from the windscreen. So I cool it off. I cool it off here with the air condition before I can hook it back. Probably that was the problem. Yeah. So Maureen, are you okay? Angela, you need a blue jacket. Maureen, you need a blue jacket. Can you guys hear me? So I'm trying to cool it off. I'm trying to cool off the phone on the echo because I think that was the problem. Because of the sun. Oh, it's really hot, man. Because of the sun from the windscreen. So guys, that's a typical Dutch houses. Can you see just by the water here? So all these ones by the water, you pay much more. At least some maybe 25, some 30, some 50,000. This one is like in a corner of the water. So this one will cost at least 50,000 more. They are nice houses. That's exactly how their houses look like. And it's all by the water because here it's below sea level, but everything works good here, works fine here. So we continue chatting a little bit while let the phone temperature cool off from the air condition hole. I'm just holding it on the echo. I hope you guys can hear me. I just wanted to cool off a little bit before we start driving again. Yes, can hear you. You see, then it would have been the buffer, the area, because most of the areas here, they still use like a tile, like a bricks on the roads. So only some streets that are, like exit bigger roads that they use the coal tar. So, but some other inner ones like this, they use the brick. So with that, it's always boom, 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 boom. So I think with that, probably it disturbs the scenario. Yeah, in there. Is that in there? In the vlog. Welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show, my friend. Thank you. Keep safe, host. Thank you very much. Thank you. So try to connect with each other, okay? Okay. So wait a little bit, then I can. That's the hooker here on the windscreen where I hook it, but it was sunny this afternoon, and before it was cold. So it's like the sun was coming on the phone, but it's cooling off right now because I put it close to the air condition hole to cool off before we take off again. That can help. So that's what I'm doing right now. Wow, guys, welcome guys, welcome to the show. Kampala, yeah, make some new friends at Kampala. You don't have a small channel, or you want a blue jacket, or it depends on you, Kampala. Just tell me. Bako Pamela, it's 18 degrees here. So thin and nice. Yes. Here was like 12, I think it should be about 12 degrees. It was 8 as of an hour ago. Then the sun started coming, but it's like the sun is shining very, very good now. I think the sun is getting stronger, so that's why I even had to pull out my jacket, my winter jacket, and I can feel it on the phone from the windscreen. But the windscreen is getting colder now because I just put on the air condition. Imagine putting on air conditioning in the winter in a car. No thanks, Kampala doesn't want blue jacket. So Kampala is not a young YouTuber. Don't worry, Kampala. You never know. Maybe one day you will need it. Sometimes some people take it and just keep it. Loud Darlington, welcome, darling. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. Maureen is in Manchester, sunny but cold. Wow, my friend has just called me from Manchester now. While I was on live, so I didn't pick anyway. So Manchester, I've been there twice to visit my friend. It's a nice place. I like it. I like Manchester. It's better. It's better than some other. I like living in London. London is too crowded, so I prefer that. Upcoming. Okay. Bako Pamela, you said you are upcoming. Upcoming YouTuber. Is that what you mean? Well, let's cool off a little bit, maybe 2 minutes, then I hook it, then we go. Georgia is sunny and cold. Yes, up and down, you know, some days yes, some days no. You can look at the trees, it's windy. You can see the trees moving. Oh, this grass is here. Anyway, you can see on the water, when you see the water like bubble making lines, then you know that it's windy. And you know that it's connecting. You are live. Yes, I'm live. Okay. The water is pretty. Yeah, it's nice. You know, with the wind, then you see it like waves. Once it's like waves, then you see the water wavery, then you know that it's windy. So I hope the volume will not go off. But if the volume go off and you can see something, then just continue and enjoy the life. Okay, guys. So let me hook it back on the hooker now, and because it's on the windscreen. So if the wind is on my face, then it comes on the phone, and now we go. Live, not in likable mode. Yep. So now we go. I hope this is stable enough. Yep. Okay, I put on my belt and we go. Just frolicking. What can we do? What can we do? We have to frolic. Remember to leave your likes, woto. Okay, guys. So now we move. So this is a countryside in the Netherlands, how it looks like. Quiet life, decent life. You have expensive neighborhoods too. I know there are people that would prefer to live in big cities. There are people that prefer to live in smaller cities like this that has almost all the amenities, you know. This is how the water looks like here. These are the houses. So I'm trying to show you guys. Just on the water. And Sonia, you see? All the houses, they're up to the other side. Let me zoom it. Yeah, can you guys see? Just by the water, all of them there. The whole stretch is by the water. I'm finding it difficult to active life. Why? Why? So that's how this area looks like. Okay. Oh, okay, it's from outside. Okay, we move on a little bit. We'll move on a little bit. Just enjoy yourselves, guys. Not only the village shenanigans. Sometimes we leave a Marwa with their scenario, with their sins alone. Okay, I show you this part too. We passed before through the front side. So this is the back side that was facing the water. That's how it looks like, guys. Subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to Sonia's Adventure. Let's move her up a little bit. Let's move her up, and also likes and a little watch can also help somebody's watch hour. We need it. Please, guys. Even when you're not doing anything in the house, you're busy. You have most people have 2 or 3 laptop, phone, iPad. Just put one channel on the playlist and let it roll. Even if you don't put on the volume, and let it roll till the end. That can help somebody. I need it too. I need a watch hour too, guys. Please watch my video. Just put on the playlist VicoReal_space and let's see how it goes. This is really beautiful here. Wow. Can you guys see that? Beautiful. During summer now, all the boats will come out, all their boats. So houses like that, anyway, most of them have all these small raft boats, you know. And the kids also have theirs too that they use in Sobed, that they use in playing around with their friends, you know. But the water is not really deep anyway. It's very short. It's very maybe on your chest or something. And that's it. Oh, I used to know one Ukrainian girl that was married and lived here. Or one of this corner, or was it? I think it was somewhere there. Theirs was just by the water too. It was by the water. Or one of these ones. She lived. I don't know whether they're still there. Yay! This is another one, another banger here, another water here. This is Netherlands for you guys. See what? This is another banger here. So this is how it looks like. You know, not everything is big city. You know, most people too want other lives other than the big cities. So let me still cross this bridge. It's a long while I've been here. I used to come and visit the friend. 2 of them were there. So, the sound might go off again because of the brakes on the roads. But I think we managed it. And there's one Yoruba guy, one Nigerian guy too was living here. Yeah. Okay, this house, I think they said they sold it. They were going to buy something smaller. They had only one son, and the son had moved to the university. And the son said he didn't want to come back to the village life. I think, I think one of these houses, they sold it. So guys, this is a typical village countryside. But They're all beautiful houses, you know. It's still not at the reach of everybody. So, is my volume on now, guys? Let me see if I can find my way out here. I need to be able to find my way out here. Fuck. That's fuck. And this should leave. This is an old neighborhood. The other areas were quite new. These are old neighborhoods leading to the center. Yes, I think I remember here now. Leading to their own center. It's quite a nice place. Quite a nice place. Nice. Woo. So guys, just enjoy the frolicking. We are here to stay, to chat. If there's anything we can chat about, well, the boss Moringo doesn't know when he's going to come back again. He said maybe middle of April. So we wait till middle of April to see what's really happening there. I hope you guys can see. Let me see. Okay. I hope you guys can see me. Okay. So we move on. I show you for a little bit. So now, getting to the center, you start having some old houses. Not too old, but this one should be maybe 30 years old, 80s, early 80s or so. This one should be. And let's see. It's quite a nice place. Quite a nice place to frolicking. That's where we are. Here at 30 years 2025. What do they do there? Whoa. Wow, the bridge is high here, man. Okay. So, enjoy the frolicking today, guys. Let's see. Too much truck here. Okay. I'm good to go. Yep. So this is the old part of this city. Let's see, Netherlands is a bicycle country. Husband and wife, they're old, they're still biking. It's a way of life, a sort of exercise. It helps too. Keep body and soul. I haven't used my bicycle since because of once it's cold, I'm so afraid to use it. Anyway, my tire was down 2-3 days ago. I don't know whether somebody helped me in the house, helped me feel it. Okay, now we are free from the old the brick roads. Now we are free, so you guys can. I hope you guys can hear me. The heat. The heat. Wow. So this is where we are. Guys, enjoy yourselves. And this place is called what's the name of this place? Oh my god. Yaure. Sorry. I've forgotten the name. Yaure. That's the name of the place. Okay. That's the name of the place. It's Yaure. So now we're driving out from here. Wow. Yep. So connect with each other and let's keep moving and chat also with each other while watching the show. Just watch and refresh your memory a little bit away from the village shenanigans. Because right now village shenanigans, sometimes it's so depressive because you find the same story up and down, the same actors, actresses, and it's like an unending saga. So, okay, now we go to this other road. This is a hotel on the side here, McDonald, and most people park their bicycle or what have you there, and they take a bus or with their friends to work. When they come back, they take the whole 30 minutes. I have to slow down before I get a fine here. 30. So this is this road. It's a local road that leads to another city. Leads to what do you call it? Snack. It's the local road that they used to use to snack, but now they have a highway. So if you want to pass through this side, fine, or through this side to the older city of this here already, and you still use this side too. And there's some, they still have some important children's activity, gymnastic, swimming pool. The tropical swimming pool is very popular during summer because it's sort of tropical with bubbling water and everything. So it's sort of a recreation park, but with all the amenities there. So that's why this place is always busy during summer. It's always busy because most people take their kids here. And I haven't really been here. My husband is the one that used to take my son here for all their enjoyment. Let's see how it looks like. Okay. And this is how it looks like. I think from here you enter Spot Fun. Spot Fun. Okay, but it's deeper, big inside. The big inside, Sun Fun. So they have everything inside there. So, or not for me. I have my own swimming pool where I used to go to in the stadium. No. Kids, I don't want you guys in my video, please. Okay. Yeah, they're probably coming out from there. Maybe they're on the holidays. But, during summer, it's very full here. Very, very full. So, guys, let me see who and who are in the house. Let me see my people who and who are in the house. Yep. Okay, Auntie D, welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show, Auntie D. Lilipad, not windy where you driving vehicle? Yeah, not much. It's a little windy. If you can see the flags in front there, when the flags are flying, then you know it's windy, and the trees too. It's windy, but not much. But initially when I left, it was like a 12 or 8 degrees or so. But now I think it should be about maybe between 12 and 15 degrees. I think it should be around there, sure. But it's still okay, you know. It's just for you guys, just showing you guys around. Marigold, thank you, darling. Thank you for joining the show, Marigold. Auntie D, thanks. Same to you. So connect with each other, Auntie D. Connect with somebody there. Auntie D needs to grow her channel. She's in New York. She needs to grow at least up to 1,000 sub. And we need to help her get there. Please connect with her to help her. Thank you, guys. And who is this in the house? Growing up. Growing up, hello. I didn't see the name again. Growing Up Human. Okay, hello everyone. Growing Up Human, where are you from? Where are you from? Welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining the chat. But don't forget to give the chat a like. Just click the like and let's keep going. Okay, we move again and let's see. I was just driving around the smaller cities to show you guys how it looks like here. Typical small city life in the Netherlands. So that's what I was trying to show you guys. But anyway, we move on now. Oh yeah. Okay, Fort Lauderdale. The Dutch built in similar style in Port Elizabeth, South Africa. Yes, it's Dutch people that own South Africa. Oh, the South African Dutch, it's quite different. When they come here, the way they speak, a little bit drawing it low than the one spoken here, a little bit faster. So you can easily know the difference. It's just like a Dutch being spoken in Antwerp. Antwerp, you know, some parts of Antwerp, they speak Dutch, complete Dutch too, like Netherlands. But the difference is always there. The difference is always there. So, you know, this one should be from Antwerp, and this one is from South Africa. You know, but South Africa is quite something else. Yeah. So we see all that. We take all that into consideration. So that's exactly a typical Dutch city life. You know, if you want to live in a smaller cities, but it's good for raising kids. It's better than the bigger cities, because the bigger cities here, you see even 12-year-olds started smoking hashish because it's allowed. They sell it in they have shops that sell it. Let's call it coffee shop. But they always ask them to bring the identity card. So trust me, they can go and bring identity card of their senior brothers or their cousins, people that are older, especially the children here that are really tall. You hardly know their real age. They can bring it and then they'll sell it for them. So that's the risk of living in a big cities here. The kids are exposed to all this. In smaller cities, it's very easy to manage them. It's very easy to manage them. That's the fact. So lily pad, okay, darling. There's one black guy here who is an adopted child, you know, from this village around here. He's a member of a federal house of you know, in the parliament, and he was adopted by the son to a farmer, the only one. And they showed him he was always going around giving pamphlet like for churches, the charity places and all that, and they love him so much here. For them, he's their local hero. He's in the parliament. I said, wow. And he's still young, 20, I don't know how old is he? Is he up to 27 or 28? Yeah. 27 or 28 is in the local parliament. So, not local parliament, federal parliament. That's in the US, you call it lower house and upper house. That's what they call it here. Lower house is the parliament, upper house is the senate. Okay, now I hit the highway. So I've done some local roads, and now we cruise on the highway, guys. So join the cruise, free cruise. Yeah, here it's still better. At least the sun is not on my phone. So hope you guys can hear me. In there, isn't there still there? Okay, Bako Pamela. Pamela, have you subscribed to my channel? I have to check whether you did subscribe to mine too. Have you subscribed to my channel, Pamela? Now on the highway, on the freeway. We've done some local frolicking shenanigans too. Sometimes it's good to frolic a little bit outside your comfort zone a little bit and see other places. That was last year, the new area there, when there were maybe 10, 15 years ago, I had two friends that bought small apartments there. One Brazilian girl and one, the Ukraine girl. No, they had the big, one of the big ones facing the water. Anyway, by then there was no war in Ukraine, but she brought her mother because she said they were twins. The sister was already here, so the sister invited her, and from there, their mother was my namesake, so that's why the mother was very fond of me, and they said they want the mother there with them. So the mother was sometimes staying with the senior sister here, and they sometimes going to stay with the other sister. Anyway, they were twins, but you still have the senior and junior, even though they were twins. So the mother was living in between the two places, but I haven't seen them for a while. I don't know whether they moved, but they thought of this one, they thought of selling the house and all that. Wow. So this is where we are, guys. So we go back locally from highway to the small way to the streets. Oh, it looks busy. It looks quite busy today, guys. So what have you guys been check? If not, I will subscribe when I return from the laundry. Okay, thank you Pamela Baku, thank you, love. And please try to watch our videos. To watch my video too, please, I need a watch hour, so you guys can just run it. Even when you're busy, you run it and they leave it on. When you leave it on, if it's on the playlist, and when it's done, it's done. Please, I know most people have a phone, iPad, a laptop, so any one of that can help, can do the job. That's what it is here. Hello, B2. Yeah, I just remembered you. I said you are in Edinburgh or Ireland. B2, confirm. Welcome to the house. Thank you. Welcome to the house, B2. Are you in Edinburgh? We have how many people here from England? We have some people here from England. If you guys live near each other, I think sometimes maybe during summer you guys can organize a meeting, you know, drink something, drink coffee together, we chat. Sometimes it helps. Sometimes it helps. Internet is bringing people extremely closer than 20 years ago. Extremely closer, which is good. It's really good. Good for the body, good for the soul. And we just need this sort of a connection. It's a good thing. So let me go to the local road too. The brakes on the road, and that disturbs the volume, but let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. It's not. I didn't know. I can't even link it from here, so I have to take it down there. Okay. It was the good exit anyway, but let's see how it goes. Let's see. So guys, connect. We've had our stomach full of gist, village shenanigans. Sometimes you wonder whether they are really a telenovela or they are really real. Because the stories keep bypassing each other one by one, and you just wonder what is really going on here. What is going on here? You just keep wondering. Okay. Now we see what is happening here. Let's dive into some areas. Hi. B2, we are coming to you in England. Just tell us where you are in England. Dublin or Manchester? No, not Manchester. I know it could be Edinburgh, Glasgow, or tell us. Somewhere, man. We know that. Okay. So this is where we are, guys. Just enjoy the scene, enjoy the scenery, not just getting locked up in a village shenanigans. Sometimes see a view of other cities and enjoy enjoy the frolicking. Enjoy the frolicking. I want to enter one area I haven't entered for a while because most parties are always being done there. Wow, that's the water there. The ducks are on the water. Oh, the ducks are having a field day today. They're having a field day today. Wow. Now let's see this area. Let's explore this area. It used to be one big hotel. They used to have parties, wedding receptions and all that here. Wow, guys. Marigold. Who did I see there? Marigold. Lily pad. Let me see lily pad. Let me see who are in the house. Clear a little bit and see who are in the house. Okay, yes, Edinburgh. You see, I got it. I knew you are from there. I knew. Lilipad, the village saga made me drink too much wine. I shouldn't get so upset. They function too much on African time. Yes, that's exactly. You never know what will come tomorrow from these guys. You never know. Beatus and Lilipad, their saga is never ending. Honestly, you never know what will come. And you see that even the thumbnail, the caption, it's like clickbaiting. It's different from the story. You'll be waiting to hear something from the caption because that's what that would have made people to click. You wait and wait till the end. At the end, nothing. Maybe one slide drop or nothing. So this is a content incorporated. It never ends. Okay, this is this hotel here. Hof and King. Most time they rent it to weddings. People coming for weddings. It's a big hall inside there. I've been here for 2 weddings. 2 times. Let's see. It's a sort of quiet, wooded area here. It's an old area where typical most Dutch people, they like to live in places, but places like this, when the pollen comes out, for somebody like me, I won't last. I never even go near. Never. Let's see here. Let's see here, because once it's a summer, the whole trees come out. It's all full. The pollen, all the cotton is coming out flying, helter skelter, flying and flying. So it's not really my own. It's not really something for me anyway. Yeah, so much in the village. Yep. So much village stories. They even have their parking. Okay, maybe because of the field there, they have a field there. That's why they have parking there. Because if not, it's supposed to be a pure residential area. Well, that will bring people here for them. This used to be water. See the water? What is covering the red? Oh wow. I see. Okay. It's a long while I passed here. I think when they were doing this, preparing this road, so I needed it. Okay. So guys, back again to the small main roads. This used to be where they used before they made the highways. 30, 40 years ago, they said this was the bigger road, the big road that will lead you to the border. And then they didn't have much traffic, so until they started constructing the highways around. Well, development is going on worldwide. Loads and loads of changes everywhere. So Lilipad is like the way to laid back and not tackle the roots. Maybe they know that corruption is rife. That's true. I've never seen or heard of any African village that is full of drama like theirs. It is too much. It is too much. Some days you think you've seen it and it will wake up, and it is too much. And the king of drama too is the one that introduced all this, this drama, because he indoctrinated how to scam people, how to defraud people into their brain, how to lie. Imagine the casket man that showed casket of his wife, and the wife is still alive, to swindle somebody of money, and the lady is still alive. If you guys remember, I think was it one of these kids, was it Jinto or who, that they took the phone, they videoed the lady, or Max one of them. They said, but it is reported that you are dead. Madam, how come you are still here? And she was in the market. And she said, no, I'm not dead though. These people keep amusing me, honestly. And when I saw that thing, Madam said, no, I'm not here dead. I said, eh? In this life? And that is the person that is so close to the boss. So close. It's so close. No shame at all. And that the people reporting people to the whitey as if they own whitey. Well, may heaven help them. Because for how long this will continue, that's what I don't know. For how long, it's what I don't know. So but we just keep on. We just keep on going. That's life. C'est la vie, c'est la vie, c'est la vie, c'est la vie. So guys, let me clear here. We chat a little bit before. Let me see who and who are still in the house. Oh, 4 people remaining, guys. There's a Mike, good loyalist. I think it's still on live. I think it's still on live. Yeah, can you guys hear me? Type something. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, just type that you can hear me. Then we keep going. I think it's still on live. Yeah, I am live. Must be a joke. Must be a joke. What makes it a joke, Sonia? Oh, wow. What makes it a joke? Tell me. B2, yes, loud and clear. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Wow. Thank you, guys. So, the bumps on the road. Let's rest a little bit and talk about a little bit about the village. So, guys, what do people think that is going to happen to this strike from the Moringos? What do you guys think? Because right now, it's not only from the Moringos. When you say the Moringos, just talk about the 3 of them. The 3 of them, the Daisy, and you have the cheesecake, and you have the Moringo. So it's the 3 of them that are giving the strike. So a new trend I saw today that she's received the strike now since today's Wednesday, since Monday, or she said she wake up Monday morning to see that, and she's been trying to work on it. And she said most of the videos there that they reported her are old videos that she had even forgotten she'd made years ago. So that means they have been going around all the videos. They have been going around all the videos. But I just opened my Google this thing I wanted to type, and they said, and I saw that some people tried to get into your privacy or something, and they will block it. So I don't know whether they have been searching for my details or so, private information or so. But anyway, it's not a problem. I don't have any problem. But if he ever tries it, then he will see that camera in. He thinks, Sonia, hopefully not married to a man. JT marrying. How do you guys know? Marrying or married? Is that a question? Marrying, or is he going to marry, or is he married, or so that we know which one to answer? I think he's not married. Anyway, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. We never talked about that. He never mentioned anything like that, that he's married or not. So, Lilipad said, I have no vocab for the Moringos and their positive twisted amplifiers. Yes. And now he's sending them packing, quietly packing. But mind you guys, those guys that were following them, drumming up for them, it was for publicity. It's not that they love him, or it's not that they don't know what they're doing. They know. But for them, it was like an easy way, quick way of getting, prominence. And that's exactly what Uganda Idi Amin was doing, because he knows that every content he bring out there against the Biodad will respond. Biodad to use that to make his own, to bring out his popularity, to make a watch hour too. Biodad came yesterday and surpassed us even with watch hour. So it's all a trick. It's all trick, That's what I see there. It's all trick, and the guy is there. So, but I think there could be a popular revolt, because if he sends them packing like that they shouldn't react again about him, or they shouldn't protect him again. He doesn't want that. They should look for their own content. And when those guys don't have any content to report, what do you guys think? They will turn negative. Of course, they're going to turn negative. So the karma is going to come in a multiple fronts. It's going to come in a multiple front. Yeah. So Sonia said, I heard he was dropping 2 videos a day. Who is that? Is it Jetty or Moringo? Is it Jetty or Moringo? That one is an ED incarcerated. Of course, it's an ED incarcerated. The guy was making a hell of video, and people were always watching him. He was expanding. If you guys remember the time of Patsy, he will show picture. Let me, the title. Let me show you when Patsy came out. When he came out with Grandpa. When he came out with Grandpa. Then maybe an old picture that one was just walking past with the children there. Then he'll show that, he put it in a slow motion. Look at her running. He was making fun of everything. Anyway, he got the prominence. Even when he leaves now, his channel even grew. His channel grew, I think, did better than even Zach Senior. He did better than Zach Senior. So I think there's something there. There's something there for him. He's going away with something. But by the time they're frustrated, because if the boss said, don't react on me, about me, nor my family, then that means at the end of the day, so that means they're going to come against him, or they're going to start revealing some small things, maybe small details, because I don't think they were really close, all of them. No, they were just distant people, just fighting for survival, fighting for position. So that's what I noticed here about them. They were just fighting for their positions and nothing more. Okay, let me turn the camera to myself now, guys. At least we're back here now, so we can talk comfortably. So I think they were all for their own position, to enhance their YouTube channels and all that. But then, how many of them could he had possibly, changed their lives? How many of them? Not many of them. Even the ones with even the ones with what you call them, the blue jacket, the ones with the blue jacket. I think he has about 6 or 7 people with the blue jacket. Those ones will never want to leave that position for another person. So how would they survive? How will they get there to be noticed? So that's why people like Mora, people like Edom, that we saw the other day, Brenda, and the people, how many, 2 or 3 other hardcore ones that talk anyhow. That's why those ones said, hell, if we wait for the boss to give us blue jacket to be noticed, it will be difficult. Let's wire on. Let's push the show. And they keep drumming the drum. But inside them, they know the truth. But I think very soon, by the time they leave the stage now, that is when Moringo is going to have a lot of problems, because they need to bring stories to feed themselves. And He said, don't do on me. So who are they going to do for? To profit him? He's no more interested. At this point, he's no more interested. So where is he going to throw them? Just throw them away just like that? They are never going to accept it. The show must go on. So let's see B2. Okay, Lilipad, his voice vibration is disturbing. They never saw this coming, that King of the Swamp would give them warning not to react on him and his family. They never saw it coming. King of the Swamp was just managing the situation, patching them up one by one. King of the Swamp, with his beard, blood is thicker than water. He could have, at a point, felt sorry that this guy is trashing the beard like that. At a point, it gets, blood is thicker than water. He could feel pity, sorry about him. And now that he's even talking about saying a little bit about his life, what he went through as a childhood, how will the Machete Man feel? And the brother and the sisters who are from the Machete Man, how will they feel? Because probably he wants to bring out that part to bring a little bit of attention to himself, to bring sympathy to himself, at least to use that to extract something, extract more money from the donors, the innocent donors. So I think now it's like he has played all the cards and still not completed. All the cards have been laid out on the table, everything. My eye, how I lost my eye, my teeth, my leg is scratching, my yash is scratching. This one, I'm waiting to see whether it's going to say even my cucumber too is scratching. That's what I want to hear. Hello, Ebony. Welcome to the house, my Trini friend, Trini friend. I told my Trini friend here about you, and she said, yeah. I said, the drum is from there. I said, that's how she got her inspiration. She has her root from there, but she's born in New York, so she's a New Yorker, but lives here anyway, lives here. So she said that's her roots, and she hasn't been there anyway, because her parents passed away after some time, so she really intended to be there, but she said she's always had passion for it. When the mother was alive, they introduced them to that. So I told her about you. Hello, Nicole Bonnie. Yes. Very nice. Yeah. Very nice. So yeah, because I showed her and she said, yeah, that's my sister. Yeah. My root is from there. Even though I was born in New York, but that's my root. I said, good. So you see, Trinis, you are everywhere too, eh? You are everywhere. So what's happening there is that let's wait and see what's going to happen, because they are really going to throw Moringo under the bus this time for throwing them out, not giving them warning, and just say, hey, don't complain, don't talk again about my beard. He has that small pity because the bloodline is strong. You can't dispute that. It's the father. And you could see that the guy is really trashing that old guy every day, trashing him. My God, he's trashing the guy every day. Because for him anyway, he made a lot of content from it. He made money from it, watch out from it too. Because people watch him and they also watch the old man too. And the old man, of course, he used that as an opportunity to enhance his channel too, with watch hours and all that. Once he posts, at least under, let's say sometimes 7-8 hours or 10 hours, it's going over 1,000 views. What that I don't even have. And just for taking insult, taking abuse. And his number is skyrocketing. Then I said, maybe people like more drama. Maybe people like drama than reality. I remember people said he went to Bahamas and made videos and posts hoping he was going to gain some more, views and all that. They realized that nothing. Said, it's like people like gossip more than showing them the real life, real thing. I think that's the people prefer drama too. So, sometimes they're aware of distraction because in normal life, people have seen it. So this is a raw and caught the village life, you know, what it is, how people used to live. It's like we are revisiting what our ancestors, the past people used to live, you know, and it's happening right before our very eye in a very small community. But lucky, but these people are extremely lucky because they have received so much gift, so much donation from everywhere. So if they were really wise, they're supposed to sit up and enjoy this momentum. It doesn't happen. There's so many villages that are even poorer than them. There's so many villages, they don't even have land. They don't even have water. There they have their big farmland in which they can cultivate, sell by the border, and make money and eat. You know, they can sustain themselves through farming. They can sustain themselves through farming. Okay, they didn't see me. They can sustain themselves through farming, but they choose not to because Moringo said, why should you even farm? Why should I don't like to work. I chill. I enjoy. I chill. I don't like to dirty my hand. Are you a passport bro? He said, yes, of course, 100%. We all saw that video with Ivan. We all saw that video with Ivan. He said, why should you work when you can just chill and enjoy? So he gave them that impression that farming is no more necessary. Instead, sell your land to me. So indirectly, he's trying to collect everything from them, accumulate it, and use it later. You know, resell it by the time the village expands and all that. He said, you don't even need to work. You just sit down. They're going to sending you money. And I am the treasurer. I'll be collecting the money for you guys. Okay. They know that with their bill, they can write everything, their money, their telephone number, their PayPal, everything, email, and they can have direct contact. So why do I need to go through the Moringo again? I don't need to go through him again. That's where the problem is right now. And Moringo feel all that money that is going there supposed to be his own money. He was only supposed to give them. If they give him 100, he gives them 90 or 98% even, and keep 98 for himself and give them only 2%. So for him, he sees that you know, the earning model, the earning pattern that he had designed over the years was, you know, washing away gradually and going over to the villagers whom he wanted to continue using as slaves to take care of him, his villa. For him, I think he has a nightmare coming back thinking that he's never going to get a free labor and he's going to employ somebody to man the flowers, the garden, the animals, because nobody is going to do it free anymore again. The slaves have all gone. Nobody wants to do it. So this is where the problem is. He has a bit of a problem here, trying to imagine, figuring out everything, how he's going to cope and all that. And I think the donors are not really bringing out that much money again for him. It's like the money has gone down. Well, he stated that. So from what he wrote, it is from his heart, what he feels, that his earning is diminishing. And because of all this. No, it's not because of all this. It's because that is what he was looking for. It's like karma going back to him because he got everything in a plate of gold and refused to acknowledge it, to share it with other people, to allow other people to eat part of it. He refused completely. He just wanted to keep them under lock, control them to the end, take everything from them, manage everything for them. When he tell them sit down, and they sit down. But now it's like seeing a revolution. Everybody to their own. I think when he looks out and see Chef Matiko's house, the way Chef Matiko built that house, the inside, the interior, it's super good, just like what you find in the Western world. Then you also look at Ernesto too. When you look at that too, then you see that they improve on what he couldn't get in his own. They use his own mistakes to improve on their own. If you guys watch it, they use his own mistake, what they saw, the mistake that were made in his house, they use that to improve on their own new houses. So when you go to all these other houses now, they are well laid out, everything. Look at their kitchen. Look at his first son, his adoptive son. Look at even that one. Everything inside the kitchen, everything shining. Then you that brought this. So I think he has a nightmare to wake up to see that these people have gone step by step, step by step. He tried to clip their wing, but nowhere. And they said, hey, let me fly. And they keep flying. And they're just there. They know how to follow him. They don't really, it doesn't, I don't think they really like him or love him. But they don't want to really come out in open confrontation with him. So they are just managing that situation. I think they're just managing him. If you can see their body movement tells it all. So let's see, lily pad. Let's see. Okay. Vico, I am very much Marigold. Is that Marigold? Okay, Vimuelo. Yes. Vico, I am very much watching you on the TV. I can't type because I am using my phone, but I can hear and see everything. Yes, thank you, V. No problem. At least you can hear me, no problem, you know, and all what every person is typing too. I know you need some rest. You're not doing too good. It's okay. I understand. We understand. So, Nicole Ebony said, Lily Pad, no thanks. Thanks. She has won a jackpot. Who won a jackpot? Kampala. And the women have avoided the hidden flat roofs for their houses. Yes. That's what I noticed. They have all changed, you know. It's a sort of like competition. Gladys Miss K, did I see you before? Welcome to the house. Thank you, darling. Thank you. I'm going to join you around 6 our time. I agree. Nasto's whole house plus compound is very well done. Yeah, that's what I said because they learned from his own mistake, all the mistakes that he made in his own villa. These ones now use it to improve on their own. So everything is coming out very good. Test, class, everything, the inside. Look at their kitchenette, their kitchens. Look at the garden. Well laid out. Much better than his own. His own is just like a mental hospital, White House hospital. That's what I see there. So Nicole Kampala. Okay, Maria Brazil, thank you. Welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show. And then Nicole Ebony said, they're not scary, smart. No. It's true, that's true. And the bit to Nicole, he used that tactics to beg in storytelling. There are 100s of people out there with life stories. Foolish man. I think he has tried everything. He has tried everything. So now he's dropping like a little bombshell that is going to talk about his childhood, what he went through. All that is to gain sympathy. And also when he put out that post that my people, we have to win this and we'll need to contribute, money for the legal fee. We need to take that up for the legal fee to win the case. We need to. It's like we. So now he's talking about we, as if all the people, as if they ask him to go and report, as if the channel is for those people. Those people are just like passenger while he is the driver. But what I keep saying is that I can't imagine a one-eyed man being on the wheel driving me and I'm sitting behind or relaxing, sleeping, thinking that, oh, he's going to take me to the best, my real destination. It's not possible. So the mindset of the people following him, I up till now, sometimes I find it difficult to understand. He's been taking advantage of them, using them every day. Every day. Imagine this one waking up and talking about a donation and talking about we have to contribute for the legal fee. We have to, as if it's a battle. He's bringing them into the battle. But he is the owner of the channel and not those people. So why would they continue following him? I do not know what they gain. That's the problem there. So, and Lilipad said, what did Kampala said, okay, prolong image. Nasto is replacing this flat roof for the second time. whenever the rains comes, flat roof problems emerge. Yeah, that's true. They think they were just copying something modern, but I had seen it all because I've had something like that, and it was always leakage every year, leakage upon leakage, until I said no. They break it down, they straighten up, and do something else. There's always problem there. Do the standard normal one that go down. Then right at the center they put the what do you call it, the capping up there, and it will help. Let it slide down. But this style, I don't know. Anyway, it's something they never had the opportunity thought that they will ever have. So for them, it was something big that they can own a house. Why don't we try this? And even the rain on the wall, because when they tilt the roofs all inside, they leave the brick round. Then with all the paint and heavy rain, is always raining in Africa. So the walls will get dirty. So when I saw it, I said, but what is this? I said, what is this? So, and Nicole said, we will have to bring out the and tissue. Boo boo. Kampala Lilipad, he didn't consider the cost of maintaining such a huge structure. No, he didn't consider it at all. For him, he wanted a mansion that could be, He's saying, I am the biggest YouTuber here, and this is what I own. This is what I have. Probably was even trying to compete with Wodemaya to say mine is bigger than Wodemaya, because he like he like competition. But who are you competing with? Somebody that is already well known, somebody that is into real estate, into everything, is making money. His investment is multiplying because his brain is intact. Not going to hide inside one junk place for what? You're waiting for passport? Already you've been traveling, you've been having visas. Do you really need that passport? You don't really need it because you've been able to have visas and travel the world. So why go and hang and waiting for that? Waste the whole time every day showing how to water grass. Woohoo! It's difficult, honestly. So, Nicole, idiocracy. Yeah, that's true. Really bad idiocracy. Nicole said it leaks a lot. Yes, that's true. Kampala, they wanted something modern, especially on the village. Yeah, on the village level. So Nicole said the violins. Violins we go pim pim pim. Pam 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 pam. A B C D coconut tan tan tan. It was my first experience, but I love it. I love it so much. Oh my God. But she's also a director of an orchestra, and she's been invited around a lot with big artists like Andre Rieu. If you guys know Andre Rieu, is a Netherlands big orchestra band that he traveled the world. So sometimes they invite her. She's played with him too. She's played with him. So she loves those sort of things show. So this band now, she has everything there. She just want to bring it up. She has passion for it. It's not about the money. So it's just having passion for it, and she's very good in arranging things in things that she likes. So and she's good. Well, the Trini blood is strong. Lilipad also, they are porting lenses and pillars look weak. They all want to copycat. Why do you do this? This is a region that rain. And you're doing houses like that, maybe like in this island in Spain, Spanish islands, in which you have a lot of sun, very less rain. Then you can have something like that. But in a village like that, and it rains, man, anyway, like Mayugno put he put tile all around the wall, I think outside too. So probably with that, it can help too. But then, it's such a, I don't know. Well, it's in vogue, so they really want to do that. Okay, so Kampala Wodemaya has several residents, unlike. Yeah, that's true. Wodemaya, you cannot never compare Wodemaya with him. He can never get there. That guy is very smart. He's smart. He knows what he wants, and he goes straight for it. He doesn't wait to be asking for donation. I have always watched him. I never see him say, I need donation. You guys should help me. Never. I have never heard that word. I need donation. You guys should help me. Except if it's launching maybe fundraising for a particular project and it is there, people see it, maybe going to a school and all that, and people see it to help. I remember one school, is it in Burundi or what, that he launched one, was it GoFund or something? And the people were donating all the money. He showed everything. He handed it over to them. And that was it. Sometimes from his own pocket, he will put more hand on his pocket and count dollars and give it out. But Kenge can never drop a dime for you. Never. He will never ever do that. You can never see that from him. Never. So Gladys said, without a proper finishing and cutting corners on construction, it's a nightmare. Remember, Strongman said he will look for him to fix plumbing. He must have noticed a big problem. Of course, Strongman saw the problem. Immediately, he went there and he saw everything. He said, wow, but this is not done. How can, in a whole structure like that, supposed to have made proper, all these things, all these things supposed to have been in the making, in the project, but it wasn't there. And they just come, they think, all this local, what do you call it, plumber, or that time it was saying, my engineer. We don't even hear the brake light of that one again. The man did a thorough bad job for him. Thorough bad job for a villa like that. All these amenities, important amenities. Plumbing work, it's always very, very important. Either the pipes that will bring in the hot water, the cold water, the sewage on, the one in the shower, the kitchen, they're supposed to have had all the pipes there connected first before even the plumbing, before the plastering of the villa. They're supposed to have connected everything before plastering it, before doing the bathroom. But it wasn't there. That Strongman had to start breaking. That guy did a lot of work. No human would have done that kind of a job free for him. Nobody. He did. Oh my God. I'm really sorry for him. But at the end, he got insult. Very ungrateful guy. So that's what I saw there. Plumbing. He must have noticed a big problem. Yeah. Nicole said, go cool. Yeah. And the lily pad building inspection registering. I don't even think whether they even gave them what do you say, building approval to build that place. It's just like the brother now that they went to Mark X, and I'm sure he went back, with an envelope for them. But in future, if that place has been earmarked for bigger project, it can be for a train station, it can be for something in the future, they will still demolish it. Because once they mark like that, then there's something wrong, because the whole of that area, that's where they initially drive them out. All the houses there were marked XXX from even a Nassau show his own, their own house, this one their own, this one they are all marked, and ask them to evacuate the place. So that means the federal government has a project earmarked for that area. Probably it can happen maybe in another 5 years or 10 years. But when they're doing town planning, the state earmarks what they want to have in a certain particular place. It can be a program, a project that is going to be developed within 20 years, 10 years. But that's what they failed to know. And that is the same place that is going back to where that was Mark X to build. And now they Mark X again, and he went back to give them envelope and continue the building again. But in the future, what does he expect? Then that time they'll say, oh, people went to report us. Well, we'll be here to see. We'll still see. Kampala, hello, Anes K, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. You need a blue jacket? Hey, SC Music, welcome. Thank you for joining the show. Okay, Nicole said those designs are very intricate and take contractors with a special expertise. Yes, that's true, but they all have local contractors, and they'll say my engineer. This one will come and will give a name to one local contractor, my engineer. An engineer that doesn't know anything. If you had a proper engineer for the baler, all those leakages wouldn't have been there. How could you make a house with a concrete on top? You want to make an helipad, but you don't know the type of material that's supposed to have been used. knowing that this is a region that rains all the time. And they just do a common plastering. They finish up and they just plaster. And at the end, what did you see? Then they start breaking and breaking again. Free labor. It was free labor. If it's now, let me see who he would have hired without paying to come and start breaking. Breaking all the kids, everybody that went there, they went there to work. Breaking to remodel the place again. So it's a free money, a wolf money, a money that comes that they didn't work for. And somebody sit down here working how many jobs and just send it. Working how many jobs, send it. No, my money will not go like that. There are people that are really in need that people should help. I would prefer to help those people that are really, really in need, but not somebody. It's like furnishing the lifestyle of somebody trying to live big, extravagant, and still telling himself, I am rich. But everything that he wants is still going back to them. You want to make a court case. You want to take down all the reactors, intelligent reactors. And at the end, you see, going back, my people, we need this. We will now have to, plan for money, keep money down for the lawyer. And now, do you even know how much the lawyer will take? He doesn't even have an idea. So how come you're programming everything already? Everything is all towards extracting money from these innocent people. It's mind-boggling. Wow, Easy Music, welcome. Thank you, Nicole. Exactly, Nicole. The Swamp White House has no proper drainage for sewage. None. It's not working. It's going to overflow and get into the fish pond. I'm sorry for people that will eat any fish that will come out from there. It's all going to leak under that fish pond. It's going to leak there. The strong man knows he saw everything. He did the one that he could do. And he knew that this was going to be a big thing to, revive the whole situation. Because already, when you put so much concrete on a place like that, and they have to start breaking, man, it was a very heavy job for him. He did something very, very great that many people haven't done. So, Lilipad, don't even want to think about the foundation. Mickey Mouse plumbing, wiring, bro. Lady J doing the same. We're waiting to see Lady J, so then we know exactly what to say. Nicole, it's alleged the sewage flows to the river, which villagers use for their daily task. Yes, that's true. We saw some pipes that actually came in, from there. But what I think there is that because even for them to construct a serious sewage system there, because all that place is water, all that land there is water. The only places that are dry are, from the front side, near the gate side to the where he hooked the water tank. Only that area is a bit, the soil, the ground is a bit firm. Then from his own house now down to where the animals are standing, all that is always very wet, always wet, So to even construct even a well, even to make a swimming pool, he can't even make a swimming pool there because it's water. And if he even needs to make a swimming pool, he has to take real experts that can do that. That, the water wouldn't be leaking, or from inside, from the ground inside, or from the main water inside the pool down. So it was a very bad buy that he had there. That land wasn't the right, it wasn't meant for this kind of a big place. But he thought maybe with the water, who buy that? It's a complete swamp. It's a complete swamp. How can you manage that situation? It's terrible. It's terrible. So Nicole, okay, we've read from Nicole, a cat house with bulletproof windows. Lilipad, he's blowing up. We're seeing everything scattered. Everything. We're seeing everything scattered. So Nicole, he had a good idea for the house, but he was not willing to pay. He got what he didn't want to pay for. Yeah, that's true. He didn't want to pay. He wanted cheap labor. So anything cheap obviously will come with problems. You have to measure the quality of what you want with the money that you're paying for it. Because if you were to hire a qualified engineer, qualified people, that they could have told him from the beginning, this is the way forward. Before they start plastering, before they start detailing, Now, plumbing work is always first after, erecting up. And in some buildings, you leave some panels if it's in a big places like a big structure like this. Sometimes they leave like a hole, a big one that they could put how many pipes there. I've seen something like that. Sometimes they can just use like a plank sort of this thing. They spray it onto the wall to cover so that if there's any problem, they can easily pull it out. I've seen things like that in some modern houses. And but his own was, I don't know who gave him the, well, he thought everything will always be free because they could dig out the sand from the water bank free of charge for him. Even the sand is free just for the labor, and he still refused to pay. So what else could he have benefited? How else could he have paid other people that really work for him? He never wanted to pay them. He never wanted to pay them. So getting what he wanted, that's it. That's life. That's life. Salavi. Nicole, that's people are going to get sick. That's what is going to happen there. They can have an outbreak of malaria. What do you call it? Outbreak of all these dysenteries and all that. It's going to happen. So B2 Nicole, he went for cheap labor. Yes. So that is why. That is why he's what should I say? Well, he's gonna get it in a plate of gold. That's what he wanted. So we've seen it all. We thought we've seen it all with the king of the jungle, and now we continue to see the situation unfolding day by day, and small everything he's blaming it on the what do you call? Everything he's blaming it. Let's see this thing here. Everything is blaming it on a negative reactor. Everything is on negative reactor. So it's not going to happen again because for how long is that going to continue to happen? It's never going to happen for too long. So that's exactly where we are. Okay, can go. So guys, well, let's read before we round up. So I don't need to come live in the house again. So at least we've discussed a little bit of everything here. Nicole, first of all, who builds on a riverbank? Yeah, that's if you're rich, like the Dutch people here, and they have the expertise, then you can do it. But for somebody that don't even want to bring out a dime, then how can it be? Then you go and build there. Imagine the wall collapsing by the riverbank there. The wall collapsed because they didn't do a good job there at all. There's supposed to have been enough real stone granites, those big ones, fill in there. Then probably make something like a sloping step to the river, with a lot of space inside, the fence coming inside. But they made it too close there. And that water, we noticed that water runs very fast. The water runs very fast. So it can collapse anything. Then they put, what did you call it? This friend put on there. That they wanted people to go and bath in that place, clear bath or what? So all that couldn't have really worked out there. It wasn't something that was ever going to succeed. Then inside, you have drainage of everything going there. Then where is the sewage for the poo-poo? Where is the sewage? I don't see any sewage there. So it's possible with the pipes, everything leads down to the river, maybe to the ground close by there, then to the river. And people will go there, shower, wash, take the water home to cook. And this is their only source of water there. It's not everybody that can afford to have a borehole in their homes. So most of them were taking water from there. How do they cope? But one man said, no, I am the, just block the road that used to lead to the river there, block them from here. So they can't even go from here. What a life. It's terrible. So first of all, who builds on a riverbank? Yeah, that's true. Ezzy Music, yeah. Ezzy, you're still here. Thank you for joining the show. I was in your show this morning, I think. Ezzy Music. Nice music you have there. Beautiful. You're really a star in your own, in your place. I love watching the music. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate your effort coming here. So B2, please try to play my video too. I need watch hour. Try to play my video too. I need watch hour, please. Play the playlist so that it can run straight. Okay. Thank you. So B2, that's what you get from cheap or non-payment labor and land grabbing. That's exactly. I don't know how many years are going to live on earth that are fighting for all this land, for all these things from poor villagers. That is the only thing that the villagers have, just that land to farm. And they were all eating from there. They farm, they take it to the local market, sell from there, use the money to buy other things and come back to the house and eat. That was their way of life, which was okay, because there are some communities that they don't even have land. But this one, God bless them with the land, vast land, big land, fertile land. And yet they want to take everything from the land, from donation, from everything, just to put them under enslavement, permanent enslavement forever. It's horrendous. It's difficult to understand. So Kampala B2, even when it came to electricity installation, he went to the black market and paid cheaply because it was stolen. And Kenyan Power find out and slap a fine on him to reinstate it. Yes, I heard about that story. That he went there to, to bribe them to get something, another thing. And at the end of the day, when they find out, they block him. Then he came back and said, oh, Kenyan government, they don't like progress. I'm trying to help. I paid for how many pools to take it to my house. I paid for this. He will always find excuse. But at the end of the day, the story leaked. The truth came out from their people that this was what had happened. Because of him, they deprived them from having light. That the whole area, the whole village, they have light. Only this part, because of what he did. And yet for him, it's like, oh, I'm trying to bring light to my community, to my people. I paid almost, I remember that, I think he said he paid almost $10,000. I paid $10,000 just to put all that pool. Is my money. And later on, when the fight started, the truth came out. They said, how could he? That this is what happened. When the fight started, the truth came out. And they said exactly what that really happened. So, even, so B2 said, I bet that engineer is an engineer for a village hut. Of course, everybody's an engineer. All of them building houses there. That's my engineer. My engineer. Let them show the certificate of engineering. What type of engineer? Civil engineer, electrical engineer. What type of engineering? Contractor or what? And how come, if they are real engineer, how come they don't really deliver? They didn't deliver to the boss. But probably they deliver to the other people, because you guys can see the other houses. The other houses, they are perfect. Small houses, they're perfect to maintain. Everything, the garden, everything. Look at the NASA on the garden. Look at the way they design it. My God, lovely. It's like heaven. But these are smooth operators following him squarely to get all what that they want without a fight. I think they are more clever than their boss. I think so. I think they're more clever. So B2 Kampala, imagine as a traveler going to black market. Yeah, because he wants everything cheap. He believes, like how they buy the police officers there in their place, that they can buy anything. They can buy anybody. That is the belief. That is the mindset. So the mindset to do the right thing at any time has never been there. They don't believe in doing that. They just believe in going the other way to get whatever they choose, whatever they want. It has to be their own way. But who gave them that idea that they can succeed doing that? That's what I still don't understand up till now. Who gave them the idea that every time they bring up all this that they must succeed? Who gave them the idea? So what that is not even in the book, not obtainable in the book, they want to try it. Anyway, they're lucky they found this village. The people there are extremely gentle people. There are people that just want to live. There are people that they wouldn't have had even any problem with. They could have still been worshiping him if he had known how to manage the situation. At least you employ them, you ask them, they gave you their services, pay them, treat them human. So all this problem wouldn't have been there. But they see that he uses them free. Even small they have, like the land he wants to take from them. Even, making them quarrel, fighting each other. And they can't even complain. When they complain, Machete man will come against them. Or Daisy will come against them. So all that build up a lot of things, a lot of problems. So that's what I saw there. So let's see here. Nicole B2, and he says he is rich. Rich through who? The money of the donors. Rich through money of the donors. So that's what I see there. Okay, they're going to football. Yeah. Greed, Sonia said, greed to capture all the land. Yes, they want to capture everything from them, probably push them away from that farmland, because that is where you have a lot of land there. So, but who knows, what do they really intend to do? Because for them, they still believe they are still, what should I say? They are followers that don't think straight, that they can still con like Jamaican grandma to bring money. We have a land here, and probably they bought that land, like Matiko's son, they were talking about 120,000 shillings. And 120,000 shillings, it's less than, how much is 20, when they made that calculation? It's less than, is it $2,500, 2,000. And when they take that land now, they bring in somebody, one of their, should I say, I don't want to start calling them, because if somebody is really normal, you will not live your God-gifted life overseas to migrate to a place that has no basic amenities and bring out 10,000 US for a plot of land in a village. No person that really reason well will do that. So I don't really mean to insult them, because I know sometimes, like the grandma was old. Build after finished building to live there, how many years was going to remain for her? Let's put it at though grandma said it was 67, but I believe grandma was over 70, maybe 70 something. Yeah. So with that, to build something, a new project at that stage of your life, a new project, many people will not do it. I will never consider doing something like that. Even at my age now, I don't want any new project, because it comes with stress. And you're going to a village, you don't know nobody. And not that you have basic amenities there. Why should I go there? For who? For what? So he brainwashed that lady, because I remember the lady talked about the Zanzibar, that he went to first try to check out something in Zanzibar that is beautiful out there, it's nice, but it was a little bit expensive. And then he went to, I don't know, is it some part of Nairobi or where again? Then this one said, Ma, don't worry, come here. We are here for you. Come here, we'll do this, we'll do this. My grandson is an engineer. He's going to build it for you. And they dragged the lady there. Took whether it was 10,000, whether it was 15,000, because sometimes we hear multiple stories. But at the bottom line, let's put it at 10,000 US. 10,000 US. Or 10,000 pounds. 10,000 pounds, because she lives in England, so it must be in pounds. And that 10,000 pounds, honestly, if the lady were to add another 20 or 30,000 pounds, he can buy a small house, nice house in any of the European islands. He can get something even in Mallorca, he can get something in Las Palmas, he can get something in what do you call it, Lanzarote. He can get a mini apartment there. He can get there some minis there. Sometimes I used to have a friend one time who was telling me they built that place like it was like a hotel, but like a self-service, that sort of like a room parlor and all that. That's how they built it, and the company went bankrupt. And they were selling it that time. How much were they selling it? 40,000 euro. That was when their economic crisis started. 40,000 euro. Like a room and a parlor and another small room, like sort of a room and a parlor, another small room. They had a swimming pool in the complex. They had everything. 40,000. And she was even saying, oh, she wanted to take a loan in the bank, but she was still paying her own mortgage, and the bank didn't want to give it to her. So places like that, if grandma added another 20,000, even show her what she was receiving in her pension, she could have gotten the place and paid the rest installmentally. Even if she doesn't live there, during summer, she can give it out. Give it out on to like run it as a Airbnb. She will get that money fast. Within a year, she would have completed paying. And instead, drag the poor woman here to a village that had nothing. And at the end of the day, went home and was no more. Probably the stress of the journey, because she traveled to Nairobi up and down with the bus and came back in the morning. A woman of that age. What do you expect in this life? It was terrible. Yep, Gladys Miske Advico, I look at all the sand was being harvested from the river. That wall will still collapse. That river has become deeper than it was before. That's true. Hey, Kung Fu Fanta, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. So, and the lily pad said, with a construction like that, he must be sleeping with one eye open. That's true, guys. Because, you know, anything, because when you dig out sand, you getting the water deeper, you know, and what you expect, that collapse was imminent. It was going to happen because it cannot hold much again. Then it's supposed to have pushed the wall inside the compound instead of still allowing it at that point. So that is the problem that they met. Oh, wow. Everybody's going for football. All the parents with boys, with kids, boys and girls. Sometimes sorry about the distraction. You find the girls, in the beginning, they play together with the boys. So when they get to a certain level, because not many girls play, very few of them, then they now bring them and combine it to make a team for the girls. So that's how the girls team normally emerge. They emerge from, you know, starting from the beginning with the boys. Sorry to cut into this story. So as we were talking about, so this is the problem that they had: free sand, free everything. Is not paying them, and he still want to keep them in captivity, you know, to continue doing this dirty work. And now that one collapsed, and now the sewage is running into the river, and now it's coming back. Okay, all the slaves are gone. So how is he going to sustain the villa? How is he going to sustain a structure like that? It's going to be difficult because the slaves will never come back. Now everybody's eyes is open. They know how to make money through YouTube. They have their own donors. They have people that go to their bio in their channels, look at it, and give them a direct call or email them. So what do I need you for? Why? Or a shout out. There's no more time for shout out. Everybody can give himself shout outs. And they all have their own phones. They have phones. Because once you have a phone, of course you get to register with YouTube. To open a YouTube channel is free. And with that, you get on and you move on. Any small store in the village or what have you, or the ones doing construction, they can video every day, bring out something every day, some small village story. It's like I like Mayani, you know, when he collaborates with Jintu, you know, he shows a bit of a typical village story telling, you know, what we used to see in you know, when they started like the local TVs, and they show how people in the village, you see this, you know, small drama. So he brings that back in my memory. So I like that part of him. It was just like with Mogesi and Ernesto, but with Mayane, it flows better. It brings a complete organic situation. So which is really good. There's talent there anyway with the Jintu. There's talent there. But it's just how they can hold on to it and manage themselves. I know the Moras, the Morungos, want to send Jintu away because of that house. That house is giving them headache because he started a house and the house just bloomed, bam. So, and they can't imagine with that short time how the house can just keep moving just like that. So Nicole said that man is among one of the biggest scammers. He wants money by any means. Yeah, that's true. He's like his own memory, his mind, even while he sleeps, he's thinking of another step, another step. How do I get to them for this money? I need this one. He's compiling. I'm sure he's accumulating. His bank account is intact like this. He doesn't bring out anything. So he keeps planning ahead, how to, get them to donate. His mind is there 24/7. 24/7, his mind is there. So that's what I see there. So let's see, Sonia. Okay, it's greeting Kung Fu. Kung Fu 1630 here in EU. Yes, that's true. Monique Kampala, remember the medical doctor who quit his job to work for Kenge Party. Another fake profession now. A lily pad. So I can't imagine somebody going to medical school to quit, to come and join a scam. I can't imagine. Sometimes I used to think, I said, but is this guy okay? And probably that's why when he went to the mother never wanted camera in her house. The mother never wanted it. The sister never wanted it. Because he said, the mother said, what do you mean that you send you to medical school and you're coming to YouTube? What is this YouTube about? What is it about? So, I mean, no person, no parent, it's something very big that you could, succeed in sending your child to a medical school to graduate. Supposed to expect the best for him. I know in Africa, they don't pay, but at least he would have been working towards maybe going to America or going to England. Well, first of all, he needs to do a specialization course there first, certificate first, before he can, really practice abroad. But then he could have also been working towards that because he's still young, he's very young. But he just got there and got stuck, waiting for, I don't know, a one-eye man to direct you, tell you what to do. And you're coming back, he was even cleaning the railings inside the Bela there, cleaning, wearing short knicker. I remember that time I had subscribed to him. And I said to him, I made a comment in his this thing. I said, no, you disgracing this profession. You're not supposed to do this. I said, my brother, no, it's the last thing that you're supposed to do. This is disgracing your profession. You're just bringing down yourself doing this. You're not supposed to do this. So I remember writing something like that. And he said, I don't care. I don't mind. It's my choice. Because I just couldn't imagine it. Man, a medical doctor, you coming to clean house for what? Railings. And people are looking at you. Which medical school did you go to? It was incredible thinking about something like that. It was incredible. So, Kung Fu, we are here for you. Any move you want to make, we are here. We are behind you. You understand, Kung Fu? Something has to be taken, some measures has to be taken. Or has he sent an apology yet? Can we know? Has he sent an apology yet? Because action needs to be taken. Kung Fu. And there's also, you have to think about the time frame. There's also a time frame when when you discover that he made this. Anyway, I think you should know all that. So the time frame too is important to take into consideration. Not that after 2 months, 3 months, then the law would say, why did you, that is supposed to have made a complaint in the first 7 days or in the first 14 days. So Kung Fu, just put that in your mind. That time frame too, it's important, If he doesn't do that in another 7 days, man, go ahead with whatever you have in your sleeve. We are here behind you. Something has to be done to protect other people too. There are other people that needs to be protected too, because loads and loads of his own followers, they have abused intelligent reactors a lot. They have done a lot of things, trolling them every day. Even one time I saw Zach even put my picture that time of what you call him, that time of a grandpa. And then my comment, he used it and said, oh, that the Jetty went and brought, can you imagine, instead of Jetty to go and look for a wife, he went and brought 2 old women in his channel. So he also offended me, though I just ignored him. I ignored him anyway. But this one of the Moringo, it's a very, very important, it's a very serious accusation. And not only you, because he's also directing it to all the donors that he is going to go to the US Embassy and offer them help, to work with them to identify all the donors from America that are sending this help to his people, that they are promoting just the same thing that he accused you of. So you understand what I mean? Comfort, are you still there? Okay. Oh, it's Comfort out. I haven't seen him again. Nicole, those people put him on a pedestal as if he was honor of duty. Yeah, that's true. Glendora. Hey, welcome to the house, Glendora Davis. Thank you for joining the show. Angela is here too. So, but why he's begging? He earns Whitey money. That is the truth. That is the thing. Because Whitey is supposed to know that he's just using their platform to scam and to beg. Whereas you people are still paying him salary, and he's also using you people to back to scam. That this is what the intelligent reactors tried, at least, to put the people that he's using, that he's abusing by collecting that money through fraudulent means. And this is where the problem comes from, that he said they are being trolling him, abusing his child, his kids. He said, my kids. So now we know it's not just one. Anyway, they said he has battalions in the village. I think we can have a glimpse of a few of them. Hey, Ifoma, welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show. Kampala, Angela, he was donated a motorbike, and he claims to do health outreach in the village. Yeah, he has all that in his hand. He has all that. Even the one that they gave to a long nose too is still there too. Everything in his life is free, guys. Free. And nobody should talk about it, because you're scamming people, and he's scamming people that are vulnerable in nature. Old people. People probably that have dementia, that anytime it comes out like that, they just take their bank card, beep, beep, beep. Sometimes they can even pay more than what they have in the bank, and by the time their pension money comes in, the bank takes it off. They just live off feeding him, taking care of him, taking care of his lifestyle. So this is the problem, why people are complaining. Yeah. People, we only try to bring the awareness that this guy is using these people, because these people, they don't really know what they're doing. It's just like the one that is following, J.U. J.U. doesn't even seem to understand that what he's doing is wrong. I think he doesn't even believe that what he's doing is wrong. He believes what he's doing is right, whereas it's wrong. He doesn't even know. It's only the family that can help him out. It's only the family, because he's convinced that he's doing the right thing. How could you allow people that could be your children to use you, order you around? Ordering. This is what I call it. Gladys Miss K, yep. Ifoma, where have you been? I haven't seen you for a while now. Okay. Roro dreaming and singing of a cat house. Yes, that's what Roro wanted. Roro went roaming the streets of Mexico, looking for a blue-eyed European, a blue-eyed French, a blue-eyed Englishman, but nowhere to be found. And who came along? One eye. So she's lucky. At least she's changed the narrative in her village, in her home. The parents have been able to board a flight for the first time in their life, and probably, as they promise him now, that they're going to bring the parents to Africa in December. So it's something good for the poor guy. But yeah, the poor guy, he used that old guy back to back to make a lot of videos, make a lot of content, make a lot of watch hours, 24/7. So they even deserve to be paid, because he used them to make money. They deserve to be paid. He used them back to back 24/7. And that guy is an, jolly good old fellow. I like that. The father-in-law is a jolly good old fellow. The man doesn't have problem, He just let go, let flow, and that's why. Yeah. So he has to pay the guy. So buying that ticket to Africa is from the money that he made from him, because from day one, you landed in somebody's house, invaded their privacy. You're using camera 24/7. Who does that? 24/7. Not many homes would have allowed that. Not many homes at all. Somebody like my mother, nowhere. Even if you had to give you $1 million, she'll tell you, no way, cannot invade my property, my privacy. Do it on your own. Video yourself and not me. She wouldn't even allow. Many families wouldn't have allowed that. But I can see desperation of poverty. So it's like, the one-eyed man is going to change their lives. I see a little bit of poverty there from inside the house, inside everything. Everything there is yeah, and I don't mean that everybody was born equal, but when it comes to situation, from what the girl said, long nose said about the villagers. Sometimes I looked at her when I saw from the first time they landed there. I said, "Is this where she comes from?" And she has got the mouth to open her mouth in Africa to talk, to call people. Is this where she come from? I thought they were living probably in a farmhouse, because when she asked for the horses, then I thought probably they had one already in their house. Maybe they live in a farmhouse that has the ground, space enough like the villa, to accommodate even animals better. We saw something else completely. So Nicole, Glendora, exactly, they didn't and don't need him at all. So many people on the YT are doing well. No shout out or whatever, just hard work. Yes, shout out is over now. Nobody cares about that. Shout out time is over. Once they open their channel, they go around a little bit. Of course, they get something even while walking. They register everything and they record everything and they put it out there. So that's exactly what it is. Okay, Kung Fu Nicole, yeah, Mr. Nice. Mr. Nice. Former Nicole Blessings, Kampala, Kung Fu. B2, hi, Nicole. Former hi, Tina, Kampala. Okay, Sonia. Miss GK, my friend. Yes, Kampala. That's a lily pad. Imagine riding a bike and you can't even blink shit. It's the most. I wouldn't climb on that bike, honestly. I wouldn't, because any small thing, bam. It's not balanced, man. It's not easy. Sometimes, I'm sorry for him. He's a human, but then. And Lilipad said, and there is mold in the bathroom. Showed it, but yet they're renting out the garage house. We're gonna see everything. What you all think Sensor Sister up to? Well, we don't know. We're here to see. We're here to see. We're here to see exactly what's happening. Gonna see exactly. Nicole Ebony, yes, KFF support you suing him if he doesn't apologize. Yes, he has to apologize, and he also has to apologize to the American audience, so that he also made the same allegation against them for giving donation, just for helping his own people, helping to raise his people out of poverty. People sending money to pay school fees for children in that village to go to private schools. People doing so much. They have done so much. And yet you want to troll them, abuse them, call them names. So he really needs to also reach out to people that have been helping his villagers. And if his villagers should even wake up, they should understand that means this guy does not even like us. He doesn't even want anything good to come to us. This is the time for all of them to open their eyes. But the thing is that at the end of the day, we talk and nothing is done. They go back as if they're sleeping, as if they're in their slumber. So that's what I see here. So, and Gladys said, can you imagine how much Cengiz was getting from donations before the villagers started getting the donations too. This guy must have been making over 100 or $1,000 a live video. Reasons he is upset now. Yes, that's true. That's true. That's true, because everything now is being, spread around. Everything is being spread around. So he sees his own earning model shrinking, diminishing, just like he said, shrinking, because the donation has to go around. The people that are really in need. You have your own white bailer. You have accumulated enough, at least even from the YT savings, the salary. That's still a good savings for him, for somebody in that village. It's still a lot. What does he really buy there? The food is cheap there. Everything is cheap there. So you can live comfortably, cheap there. The house was built on free labor, free donations for the building materials. So he hasn't really spent his own personal money for that house, whether for the materials or the labor. He didn't spend. If he spent maybe from his own money, maybe one quarter. The rest were donations, free labor, and that's it. The sand was free from the riverbank. The people harvesting it out too was free. And most of them, they never really get paid for anything. So he's supposed to have accumulated enough money to manage his life, start a business. Just like Odemai, if he wanted to go into real estate or do something, They're supposed to have done, even if they wanted to join it with the cheesecake. They could have joined together too as a family and do something, but not just every year. It's like it's even getting worse now, because at every point he's asking for money. Now he's asking for money for legal fees, and he doesn't even know when the case is going to come up or what is going to happen. Hey, Melanie, hey, I'm okay. Welcome to the house. Welcome. Thank you for joining the show. So, Lilipad, Kampala, imagine driving a bike or car and you can't even blink. It will be terrible. It will be a mistake, because you crashed. You crash, and by the time you wake up, you say, oh my God, why did I climb the bike being driven by a one-eyed person? You crash. So all that amounts to, but people don't think. That's why the followers, that's why I keep wondering, how can you, I can see, I have my two eyes, I can see, and you have only one, and you're telling me, follow me. How can that be possible? That's what I used to think. Imagine in my own brain. Is that possible? Because I would say no. I mean, I can see I have two, and you have one. You're telling me I should follow. Why should I be the one to follow you? You should follow me, and not the other way. So, Konfu said, I'm in touch with the authorities about this. Please do something, Konfu. We are behind. This has to come to an end, because this is not a kind of threat that should go under the carpet. No. He has bitten so many fingers without even thinking, without having any feeling for them. So this has to be straightened up once and for all, so that you don't just wake up and start talking. And he's also going to the YouTube asking them for money. We will also have to report to the YouTube that this guy is using you people back to back. What is this fair use? Because he's using your platform to scam. He's using your platform to threaten people. Daisy to Cheesecake too, using the same platform too for cyber bullying. Teaching, giving a masterclass right on that platform. Teaching all her elderly people who's supposed to be as old as their mother or grandmother on how to click here, press here, go to report this channel. This is the name of the channel. Now do it like this, slide it down. You see where to touch. This is where to touch, and click, and that is done. And come back here and tell me that you've done it. And they followed. And they followed that instruction. She ordered them, and they followed, and that is cyberbullying. So that's what AM Carol must reconsider. At this point, she has to reconsider that option of taking of also reporting them. It needs, because that is cyberbullying. Because now he cannot come and report her channel to pull down her channel. And whereas you did something very, very bad against her, and she will keep quiet and just go like that? No. So it's the time for AM to, to stand up for her right, because it's an opportunity. That's why I said sometimes when opportunities come like this, because these people, they're never going to change, it's better to take it. It's better to take it. And that's what I see there. So, and Nicole said, Melanie, yeah. Former, hi, Melanie, my friend. Yes, Angela, yes. We support you, King. You, Kung Fu. Senso was wrong for abusing you like that. Yes. Kampala, Angela, Senso sister is galvanting in Mombasa. Yeah, let them enjoy. The time is coming. Melanie, hello, everyone. Former Kampala, he is still yeah. Melanie, a former, yeah, Angela. So many worship of a man who isn't even wise. No. Is the right word? Because that's exactly what I used to think. How come? How come? I can see two with two eyes, and you one eye, and you're telling me to follow you. How can I be sure that I won't miss my way? You're supposed to follow me. That's why in my mind I think a lot. I said, are these people really, really okay? Are they okay to just follow like that? Follow somebody just like that? And they're wasting their money too, eh? It's not just free followership. And people that go there, like going to attend a sermon, they go each time he's doing live. They sit down. The ones that want to grow channel, they never even get to recognize them. Nothing. They don't give them nothing. And they just go there, sit down. At the end of the day, hey, our boss, hey, they start abusing people. Anyway, I know it's not for love. It was just for them, an opportunity to see if they can get closer to him to grow their channel. But then, how many are there? There are many. So maybe very few will have that opportunity to grow the channel. And even then, when he gives you the shout out, you misbehave with him, and he tell all the subscribers, go and unsubscribe. So he has never given anything free to humanity. He has never given anything free to humanity. And at no point is he ready to change. He's not changing. He keeps on begging. He's stretching them. And these people keep giving. I'm sure most people will be emptying their pension money completely before the end of the month. They have run out of money to, to manage for the month and wait for another month. I'm very sure. Because every day, as far as you go there, anyway, people that go there, maybe that's what they want. That's what they want. Because if not, every day is talking about donation. Every day. All his lifestyle, everything about him is asking. You can ask somebody for help once or twice, and they know that you really need it. Fine. But not every day. Not every day. So it's something else. He really went too far with me, with Mr. Nice. Very disgraceful. Yes. He doesn't have, I don't think he even have no empathy. He's I don't know, is it schizophrenia or bipolar, or I don't know what he's suffering from. I don't know what he's suffering from. Somebody needs to help him. He needs help. I believe he needs help. He himself probably doesn't even know how he is. Or all of them, the whole house. They don't know how they are, the whole house. Because they all behave the same pattern. It's just about money and not about humans, not about feelings. It's about what they can grab from you. And you don't give them. They put you aside. So, but do they get a medal to be identified with these people, with this family? That they should every day, they go to their lives to wait for all this stuff. I don't know what they gain. Is it hypnotizing or what? I don't believe in it. There are things I just don't believe. I don't believe in it. So, Informer, it's crazy for Mr. Nice. They're on other side of the reality. Yes, Informer, exactly. And Kung Fu Jeyu is also convinced that the land is his. Yes, Jeyu is convinced about everything. He trusts them. That's why I said Jeyu is not in control of his life anymore. He believes he's doing the right thing, but he doesn't know he's not doing the right thing. So somebody closer needs to talk with him. He believes he's doing the right thing. He doesn't say, yeah, that family, they're so good. They are not as bad as what people think. I tried to watch his life yesterday. I was wondering, he was praising them, praising them. That family is so good. They don't deserve to be treated like that. He's such a good boy. He's such a good heart. He has a good heart. I say, good heart, what has he offered his community? What has he offered his members? Instead, he's collecting every day. How can you be begging every day, 24/7? Even I am your friend. I cannot come to your house every day and you offer me food and I eat. I will say no. We go out and eat. I want to pay for it. I will never accept it. Even if you have more than me. If I eat today, tomorrow invite me again, I will not eat it. I'll say no. I want to pay for it too. Then talk less of him. He's getting. And most of these people, he now accumulates even more money than people that are giving him money. He has more money than them. And yet the small salary or the small pension that they collect, they're giving to him. And now with the recession booming, because the actual recession is going to come, whether in America, whether in Europe, it's going to come because the economy is interconnected worldwide. So if it affects this part of the world, it's also going to indirectly affect the other part of the world. So when recession comes, most people lose their jobs or they cut their hours of job, they reduce the hours. They don't receive exactly what they were receiving, something a little bit low. And the rents are high, the bills are high. How will they sustain themselves enough, have enough to sustain themselves, then pass on something to one lazy guy that doesn't want to work? It's something else. That's what I see there. So, and Angela said, now the positive reactors are looking like fools after Senso told them, stop reaching, stop reacting. They're still trying to find a way to support this. Yeah, that's true. They still find a way. Probably they believe in a goal. They had a goal. Because the people defending him, it's not for love. It was for, getting closer to see if they can expand their channels, if they can gain followers and all that. But then it gets to a point, most of them, they're stuck in a certain point. That's what I noticed, because I'm a small content creator. But I also look at, from the time these people, they have been here maybe more than a year, how many have they gained? But probably the Uganda Idi Amin has gained a little bit even more. And that's thanks to his criticism of the Biodad. And the Biodad too, in his own part, has also used it to boost his channel. It's like, use me, I use you. So anytime the Idi Amin brings out a shot, shoot at his foot, he too comes out too and return the shooting, the bullet. So, and at the end, both side gains. But only that, the Moringo said, no, I don't want you to defend me again. I don't want you to these other people. I think it's that blood lineage with the Biodad. Probably he feel ashamed when he saw that this guy is really trying to throw the Biodad under the carpet. Probably he feel ashamed, and he's forced to say, hey, better try to stop this thing now. It's getting too far. Because at the end of the day, that guy will use that. When he really turned against the Moringo, you use that and say, hey, look at the toilet your papa was building. Where were you? Your papa didn't even have a common toilet. He will use it to abuse. The future is going to happen. Think to what am I getting into? What have I put myself into? This guy is going to spoil everything for me. At the end of the day, this man is my father. And somebody is throwing him under the carpet every day, 24/7. So that guy, Idi Amin doesn't love He doesn't like Moringos. It was just to use him to expand his channel. Then he used the wrong person, his Biodad. So that's it. So now it's like, come on, coming back. So Nicole said, Kung Fu, yes, Jayu the biggest, called mentor of all and possibly the oldest, yes. And Nicole Boni Kung Fu, he are subtly misinformed. Foreigners can also lease land. He should have done his reach and not listen to that man. Yes. What's village grandpa is the oldest court. Vitu, king of the swamp, doesn't allow his brain to engage before he opens his mouth to talk. That's why most times he talks rubbish that doesn't make sense. Anne, welcome to the house. Anne, how are you? Welcome to the house. Hey, everybody in the building. Nicole, Angela, he is the biggest fool. Nicole Bonnie, hi, Anne. B2, former Senso, chasing Maya's views, subs, and fame. He determined to outdo Maya, but he cannot. No comparison. No, no way. He can never get there. Hi, Nicole. Okay. Former Vico, I see you are playing pan. Trini thing, the last instrument invented in the 19th century. Big up my Trinidad and Tobago. Hey, Ifoma, are you from there? Eh? Ifoma, are you from Trinidad and Tobago? Yeah, that was my friend. She has her origin from there. 2-3 generation, born in New York. She's from New York, but her origin is from there. Though she hasn't been there, but she said the mother used to teach them, so she took that passion. She's very passionate about it. Yeah, but it was nice. You know, I enjoyed myself, and really bad negative factions through spanner in his wheels, enough reason to be chased off. Yes, Nicole. Yeah, because the Gulf one, he was almost there. They thought they had manage it, you know, to take it off the control of the intelligent reactors. I don't ever want to say negative reactors. So at the end, they realized that at the end, the mother of the girl threw them under the bus, said, hell, you are driving your bus alone. I'm not going to come on board that bus. And I think that night, he didn't sleep well. He woke up with headache and said, hell, look at what these guys have done to me. Okay, I'm going to show them. I think from that night was when he started writing those letters, because we can see the date of the letter from the one he sent to OT, that they sent to OT. We can see the dates on it. So it was immediately after that episode that the mother of the girl refused to come out. And the auntie came out to say, we don't need this help. So from that point, he went nuclear. So back up, Pamela, you're back. Laundry, Kim. Okay. So, and Angela, Maya on his worst day still is better than Sen. Okay, that's true. Now, Maya is doing very well. Business-wise, he's has lots and lots of investment. He's into real estate. He's into a lot of things, buy shares from everything. And I think he has some small investment I learned he's trying to do in the Caribbean. But I don't know which part of the Caribbean. Is it from, where is this lady president? What's her name? Maya or something? I think they said it was a business he wants to go into there. So the guys he's doing well. You know, he has he has his dream, and he planned everything. It doesn't depend. I hardly see him coming out to be asking for donation. I need this. My eye is paining me. My leg is paining me. My this. Yeah, but this one makes himself look cheap. There are things you ask for, and somebody will understand. We need help for these children. They're going to school. This is the school here. Okay, let all the contribution go to the account of the school. You put out everything, and somebody will say, yes, this is a genuine something. Somebody will bring out. but not about yourself. He wants his lifestyle to be furnished by others. How can that be? He wants his lifestyle furnished by others. How can that be possible? And somebody cannot talk about it. And if you talk about it, then you're the enemy. No, we will talk about it. Let him close all the channels. Now, we don't need receipts anymore. We go the same way, just like this. It's a village talk, it's a village gist. So, if he says his name was mentioned here, let him bring his ID and show the ID how his name was being mentioned. So everybody will go this way, and that's it. And we all understand what we're talking about. Yeah. So, Nicole Ebony, the Lego fees, another scam. First GoFundMe, now this is, he is relentless. He makes calculation every day. I think every day he goes to bed, he wakes up thinking, what else am I going to use today for them? What story? He's planning 24/7. His brain revolves around how to suck out something from this people. His brain 24/7. So for him, we are the only obstacle for him not to gain all what he feels he's entitled to. For him, it's like he is entitled to it. Why? Who are you guys coming to block me from getting what I want? That's the problem. That is where it is now. That is where it is. And people contributing are people that don't even earn that much. They don't earn it, but they give it to him in a plate of gold. So Angela, a weak excuse of a man. I don't want to go anywhere. It's not really his name. So from Angela, yeah, B2, a man with two eyes, following one eye man. Yes, that's true. Me, I keep using that same word. It's not that it's a mockery. It's not a mockery. It's just that see who we are following. Who you are following is even trying to tell you that he can even see better than you, that you are deaf, you are blind. If you are not blind, why should you be following me? Me that I don't even see road well, you are following me and you are giving me everything. So indirectly, he's insulting them. He's looking down on their intelligence on them. He's looking down on them, yeah. Former, I've been here watching you playing steel pan too. Okay. Okay, Former, please watch. I need watch hour, guys. Please, guys. Watch my video. Use the playlist. I need the watch hour. I'm still behind. I need you guys, please. I need you guys. So just play on my video and at least the playlist. Let it play till the end. Even we are doing something, you can just reduce the volume and just leave it. Let it play till the end. I know most of us here, we all have an iPad, phone, laptop, even TV. Just let it roll, please. Just help your friend. Help us. Help us. Help and all the rest in the house too, all the small YouTubers, and let us grow too. You know, this is one big thing that you can do for us, please. Even every day you do that on the playlist and let it keep rolling. It will help somebody to go far, please. Thank you for understanding, for your understanding. So it's the dog Timmy. He just walks in circle in the backyard. Yeah, Timmy. And after he used that hand to go and touch the baby, use that hand to rub himself. Then after he feels that he wouldn't have rashes. I'm waiting. Maybe next time he'll show us right under that he has the rashes there. Yeah, Glendora Davis, someone gave him the wrong advice to take down the YouTubers. He listened to the wrong person. Yes, that's true. I think it could be even JU can also be one of them too. And there's another guy there that used to be fanatic in his chat. I've forgotten the name too. Then some other people, because for them, yeah, we could have gotten this money. If not because of these people. Now what do you do? Now you must take action. Now you must wake up. So I think somebody push him to do that, but not even thinking that there could be repercussion. And him that he talks anyhow, talk loose, then coming out to use this kind of words. The words are really heavy. The accusations are heavy. They are going to go to the embassy. You were so good and they rejected giving you a visa, reissuing your visa. What did you do? So you are good to go there to report people. Let him go there. Let's see whether he will come out. Because if he goes there, make that kind of accusation there, they will keep him one side. They will lock him up. The next thing, they will put him in next plane straight to America and let him go and explain. And I know that Kenya and America, they have a extradition a treaty. So that will be very, very easy. Let him go and let's see whether he will come out again. Because from there, they will put him in the plane. They will take him straight to America so that he can explain better, if that is what they want. Then at the end of the day, everything that he said was fake. He will end up with an imprisonment of 10 or 20 years. That's what he doesn't know. But people need to really advise him because he's really biting his fingernails. He's biting it very hard and going too far. So Glendora, yes. And Nicole said, Angela, even Timmy is smarter than him. Timmy is always quiet. He should follow Timmy's example. Yeah. He doesn't, he talks loose. He talks loose. He doesn't talk like a man that things you don't even say. You just say, keep quiet. Whatever you have in your heart, you do what you want to do, but not coming out. And what the accusation you make are things that are very sensitive to almost all governments, all the countries all over the world. It's a very sensitive issue that they are really fighting hard, to stop. Then you are coming here and standing out there and talk because you are one YouTuber from where. Sometimes that's true. I see you go scrub in the hand. After you use that hand, go and carry the baby. Maybe even used to wipe the baby's mouth or so. Whew. I don't know. Timmy tried to talk sense to your fake brother-in-law. He understands dog language. Vitulo Santos secretly tells Timmy every day. Yeah, that's true, Vico. It's all of the above. It's true, all of the above. Moringos has enough dollars. He is more than just bipolar. Begging bacteria worse than a virus. Yes, that's true. The begging is also like a bacteria in his skin. It's something that is plaguing him. It's something that is plaguing his skin. It's plaguing his brain. Yeah. The begging now is almost like a sickness. It's like he cannot do without it. He cannot imagine every day that somebody is not sending him donation. He cannot imagine it. So it's almost like it's almost like it's like a sickness. It's like a sickness. It's plaguing in his brain. He goes to bed. He's thinking, what next? What can I use? What next? Now you're thinking of how you're going to come and tell them about your childhood, about what you did as a child. In what sense? Who cares? Who is interested about the rough childhood that you had? So he's been inventing everything round. He has used everything round. And he's still looking for more. He's still looking for more. Now he has postponed the journey till the middle of April because this one, long nose, couldn't get the driving license. What could have happened? It's either he failed the exam. It's as simple as ABC. Or he has to do it again. Or other things that we may not even imagine. So we just leave it like that. So now what's happening here? Okay, let's see. Nicole said that man is pulling Jayu strings. Like the puppet he is. Yeah, just like what he did to the grandma. Yeah, he pulled the grandma, pull it until the grandma got home and it was over. And how did he even discover grandma was no more? They said when he called, he wanted to suck more money in the pretext of building the fence. Then he heard the story. If not, he wouldn't even have known. So it was all about money. But Jayu, I'm surprised that Jayu will know about something like that. I will be afraid. I could say, my God, I hope I'm not the next. Then it's about land too. Is that land really free? Or the 4K that he gave to them, was it in exchange for the land? We just don't know nothing. Well, we're here to see. So B2 Angela, Timmy wasn't expecting him back in the junkyard. Now they both have kept going in circles in the yard. When will poor Timmy have his space again? Timmy, My God, he took the space of Timmy. You know, Timmy is just managing the situation, but it's not that it's gonna get better. So we just see exactly. Oh, okay. So let's read a little bit, then we go home and rest. Masout Mati. Masout Mat. Oh goodness, who is this? Timmy. Timmy. Okay. Mara was listening to Timmy. Okay. Welcome to the house. I don't know who he is, but welcome to the house. As far as you don't use the wrong language here, please. Gladys, Timmy. Yeah, Timmy is a chase off. He has had enough. Timmy is working on his own elimination plans. Yes, Timmy is tired of leftover ugali. Okay. Leftover ugali. Hey, that's true. Now they have to teach the dog Timmy how to eat ugali too. Nico, Lilipad, Gladys, yes, Timmy tired of ugali. Gladys, Timmy, Defo can't see or smell ugali anymore. I heard Timmy wrote a letter of complaint. A complaint to who? Cecile Kiwet, welcome, my darling. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. I was in your show yesterday too, Cecile. Nice to have you on board. Thank you. Okay, Cecile, you want to connect? I give you blue jacket. Very soon we'll be going off now. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Cecile, if you want to connect, you try quickly because very soon we're going away. We've had a swell time here. We've enjoyed ourselves the way it is. Okay, Lily, Timmy ran away. Cecile, thanks for the friend to come my house. Yes, Cecile. Oh, it didn't come. I missed that morning. Oh my God. It was still long. I didn't read much. My neck, because I'm hooking it here. Okay, B2 Gladys King of the Swam has changed Timmy's Argentina's diet plan. It's now on ugali. Very soon, Timmy is going to become very, very black. I hope he doesn't lose something. He doesn't lose his teeth. Sunny Adventure, Timmy already wrote his will. Guys, he said Timmy already wrote his will. Let's see this will, man. Maybe. Oh, Timmy. No, if he writes his will, then he's never going to give him his sleeping place in the junkyard now. He's never going to give it to him. He's going to pass to somebody else. He said, hey, boy, you're just on transit. I want you out. Oh, my God. So, and Angela, Timmy told Senso to not even think about it, taking him to Africa. He don't want to die of starvation. Shout out, everyone. Oh, but Cecilia, I thought I gave you a blue jacket. No. Oh. No, Cecilia, you have a blue jacket already. You didn't use it. Cecilia? The world of Ragos. Hello. Welcome. I haven't seen you for a while. Greetings from Munich, Germany. How are you? Welcome. Thank you, guys. Monday is over. Tuesday almost too. We are closer to weekend. There is hope. Yes. Welcome, world of Ragos. Thank you very much. Thank you. I saw you 2 days ago. I joined your show 2 days ago. It was nice too. You did already. World of Ragos, you want let me give you a blue jacket to connect. World of Ragu, you have a blue jacket now to connect before we go. So make it a little bit faster. Angela has it. Okay. Lilipad have it. Hope Timmy has no passport and driving license. No, Timmy need a passport. Animals, they need passports. They must apply for the passport from the local government. Veterinary section too, they need to stamp that the Timmy is okay and can, but they have a regulation, they have a certificates that they always need from their vet doctor before they can allow them in the flights, So Timmy needs to do that, and that will take them a lot of money. No, I don't think these people want to spend that kind of money. No way. They will say, after all, we have the one cheaper in Africa, so why do we need to carry Timmy all the way? So they won't do that. So hope Timmy has okay. Then Robina, you're here. Thank you, darling. Thank you for joining the show. It is a Burundian travel who informed him about the Jamaica grandma demise. I think it was Viti who was looking for support, since she was the one supporting his construction. Yes, that's true. That's true. I also heard that story that he was also the one that informed him that this lady is no more. Probably when he called and the phone was not going, then probably would have asked BT, go and find out what happened, because it's BT that introduced the lady to him, that introduced grandma to Muringos. So it was the grandma was officially was more his own BT's link connection. So, but that time, all the visitors coming, all of them that were closer to him, that had their people that were supporting them, and those ones wanted to come to the village, they have to bring them to report to the king, to present to the king. And when they get there, he said, you can sleep here, you can sleep here, you can do this, we'll give you a shout out. Why do you want to stay there? This is a big place, everything is here. So we convinced them to keep them there and be sucking them to one by one, one by one. So that was exactly what happened. Yes, I remember that story. I remember that part. So Angela Timmy ran away but was captured. Who captured? Robbie, that's true. And the world of Ragu, thank you for the blue jacket. Finally, I can afford a new clothes. You lucky guy. You're a lucky guy today. So just enjoy your field there. Ragu, which part of Germany are you? Because I am in Netherlands. Which part of Germany are you, Ragu? Tell me. Nicole Ebony. Okay, finally, I can afford new clothes. Okay, yeah. Timmy would probably connected to all. Okay, World of Ragu. I connected to all and pay visits as soon as possible. Okay. So guys, World of Ragu is connecting to you guys, but just wait overnight before you return, so that they won't take it. So that they won't take it, but you can acknowledge, yes. Can acknowledge it, then maybe tomorrow morning you return. That helps too. That helps too. Yeah, it's good to connect. It's good. Gladys Miss K, are you still there? Okay, Gladys. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure you have a subscription to from World of Ragu. I'm sure. The World of Ragus. Let's funny. Yeah. Ragus. Lily, we just kidding. We love you, Timmy. Connecting. Okay, you're alive. I'm still alive. Lily, I already will just watch some now. Okay, guys, and maybe we call it a day. We've had our own good talk. We didn't need to. Yes, and done the World of Ragu subscribe. Wow, Gladys Miske, you lucky girl. You lucky girl. And World of Ragu, appreciating the jacket, and I do say thank you in Pidgin English. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the Pidgin English is good because our grandparents can understand that, not the real English. So for them, it was easier for them to learn from the white masters, colonialists, when they came. And like some part of the World of Ragu, some part of Cameroon, Cameroon was first colonized by the Germans. So most people in Cameroon that are up to 80 years now, over 80 years, most of them understand and speak German because German first colonized them before English, and after English it passed to French. So it was those three countries, but Germany were the first people that colonized the Cameroon. So most of the people from 80 years, the ones that are still living today that are 90 years, they understand a bit of German language. So this pidgin English is also good. It's good that you speak English too, eh? Yeah, I'm happy you speak English. World of Ragu. Happy Oyibo Pepe with blue jacket. World of Ragu, where did you learn this from? Do you have a black girlfriend? Because you're speaking real African English. Do you have a black girlfriend from Africa or something? From Nigeria or from Ghana or from Ivory Coast, somewhere there. Well, you're welcome to our world. Thank you. Bye. Enjoy the life. We needed to laugh, Vico. Thank you very much. So I hope to see you again in your next live stream. Okay. Thank you, World of Regu. So anyway, guys, maybe we close the curtain now, and we've had a field there, and I'm so glad that you people can please watch our videos. Let's get the watch hour up. I need the watch hour myself a lot. I need to be monetized, so I'm still a little bit behind in that. So please just run my videos, just run the playlist, let it run, especially not shorts. Shorts doesn't count. It's videos that counts. So we need the videos up, please. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. And Angela, thank you. Glendora, thank you. Aldo Rago, Maria Brazil, thanks a lot and a lot for showing up. Lilipad, thank you for standing by me throughout. And the world of Rago is gone. And Gladys, Miss K, love you back to back. And Sonia, thank you. Love you. Angela. Okay, Nicole Ebony, thank you, my Trini friend. Thank you. Love you loads. Glendora, Gladys, Miss K, Angela. Okay. Angela. Robinak, if you're still there, thank you very much. I appreciate you showing up here. Lilipad, love you loads. Oh. Okay. Let's see again who was in the house. B2, thank you. I love you loads. Please, thanks for showing up. Thank you, Angela. B2. Okay. Glendora, Lilipad, Nicole, Cecile Kuwait. Thanks a lot. And Kung Fu is gone. Okay. And who is there again? We have okay. Ifoma Tembekili, thanks a lot, guys. Bye. See you. Bye. Gladys Miske, I'll be in her show this evening around 6. Gladys Miske. So we meet in Gladys Miske show. Thanks, guys. Bye. Bye, love. Bye. See you then.